We are so back. Romcoms.
Yeah, I'm back. That's John Wick.
I was like, oh, Nick Cage.
Oh, my Nick Cage is a little more thoughtful.
Okay.
No, Keanu's quite thoughtful.
You're allowed to laugh, Tabitha.
Sat here trying to like hold it in.
She looked like she was in
But I don't want to make a noise. I don't want to.
You have to make noise or people don't know you're here because it's an audio medium.
But it's like it's your opening. You know, I don't want to be a part of the opening.
I mean, I've already
It's
ruined
about
it.
you
Her
guys.
face, like she looked like she was somehow like eating a bunch of lemons, but also like really unhappy. Like it was just.
I mean, you would be unhappy if you're reading a
guess
bunch
you
of
would.
I
lemons.
was thinking to myself, like, do I come out with an impression? Wait, whose impression would I do? Can I do one of those?
Can you?
Wait, are you saying you're going to come out on this podcast as with an impression?
She's coming out as an impressionist.
I like the idea that like I've chosen your podcast to come out, but I'm going to do it with like, hey everybody, I'm gay. I don't know who that's an impression
guys.
of. Hi ho there, Tabitha here. I'm gay.
This is going great. I love this. We broke her.
Anyways,
This is When Rom Met Com, the podcast where we break down what makes a date movie a great movie. We are currently working our way through Vanity Fair's list of the 42 best romantic comedies of all time to see if they had us at hello or were a big mistake. Huge. But we are not doing that today. We are taking a slight break from that list.
Get fucked, Valerie.
We're just taking a moment to look at what is happening in the world of rom-coms right now.
It's been a year of rom-comedies.
I feel like it's been a good year for rom-coms
Mhm.
Yeah.
and like a nice year.
Who is this?
Oh, God, yes. This.
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? Who am I?
I'm the voice in your head.
I am the who when you call who's there. I'm Nora, and I am here with my co-host, Jack.
What up, 2026?
Woo! And I am also here with our lovely, lovely guest today, the one and only Tabitha Catlin, who is a theater content creator, hopeless romantic, friend of me and Jack.
And fan. And massive fan.
Yeah, our only Apple podcast reviewer from the UK.
That's quite cool.
You are the only person in the UK who has written us a review. It's a lovely review. It's very kind. We cherish it.
It's genuine feelings because at the end of the day, I feel like, you know, you're walking by yourself and you're like, oh, I kind of want a friend. So you listen to When Rom Met Com and it's like you're walking with people. And it's nice. That's what I want from a podcast or a murder mystery. That too.
When you're walking alone
That
with
is
murder.
That is not what you want.
Because you know us, do you find yourself like going to answer things that we say or going to like jump into the conversation? Like, do you forget that we're not there?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I have like little thoughts and stuff of like what I would say
Mm-hmm.
if I was in that situation and stuff like that. So it's quite nice.
Well, now's your chance.
I know, this is like my big dream.
Tabitha, very important question for you. What is your relationship to rom-coms?
I love rom-coms and I feel like it would be very strange if I didn't love rom-coms if I was here.
You'd be surprised, you know?
I have always loved them. They are a feel-good film and I feel like I myself am very much a hopeless romantic. So much so that obviously, like I've said, I've been in my relationship. My fiance was my first boyfriend.
Oh.
And we've been together, of course, for 11 years and we're getting married this year. So like rom-coms are definitely very much on the brain at the moment.
That's so sweet.
Yeah. So that is my relationship to rom-coms. And I feel like I've always been somebody that loves love.
Oh, I love that.
You love love on this show.
Yeah.
We do love love.
And I feel like rom-coms as well are so important because they make you appreciate those beautiful things that you have with your partner. Like, you know, like the trivial things, like when they happen in real life, you don't think about them as beautifully as you see them when you're watching a rom-com.
Jack, do you want to give us a little rundown of like, what are we talking about today?
So very simply, there have been some rom-coms that came out this year, and it'd be nice just to sort of give our perspective on them. We're not going to go into spoilers or anything, so don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
this is our one and only spoiler-free episode.
Yeah.
It is safe. If you have not seen these movies, please feel free to proceed with this episode.
Let's kick it off with the drama.
The drama.
The drama, which is out now in cinemas. So the drama stars Robert Pattinson and Zendaya. A happily engaged couple is put to the test when an unexpected turn sends their wedding week off the rails.
Yeah.
Which I hope doesn't happen to me.
Oh my God. How upsetting was it watching that movie when you are currently planning a wedding?
I have to say, I did kind of sit there and I was like, and I feel like there are so many things in there that I've had to like think about. And then I was like, oh my God, is this foreshadowing for my wedding? No, literally.
It's not.
Not literally. Obviously not literally at all. But like parts of it where I was like, whoa. But I have to say, their promotion of this film has been incredible. It's everywhere.
Yeah. I want to say, going into this movie, I was very much like, I think this is going to be a rom-com. And Nora was like, I don't think it will be.
Well, if you look at the promotional material, it's obviously got a very dark... So the premise, for anyone who doesn't know, and I'd recommend watching the trailer, it's a good trailer, is that a week before their wedding, they're with their sort of maid of honor, best man, and they go around the table and say, what's the worst thing you've ever done? When Zendaya's character reveals the worst thing she's ever done, it gets just a horrific reaction. And the rest of the movie, like that's the inciting incident, and the rest of the movie is about the fallout from that reveal. So in the trailer, there's blood and it's messy and it looks violent, it looks intense.
Hey, guess what, Nora? That's what love is.
Yeah, sure.
Blood?
Yeah.
Where's the blood coming from?
You gotta get a blood test if you're gonna get married.
Oh, I forgot about that part. I really need to get that book.
So the trailer looks like it's going to be more of a thriller, or at least like a very sort of dark comedy, which it is a dark comedy. And I went, I don't think this is going to be a rom-com. And when I left the theater, I was like, that was a fucking rom-com.
It's a dark rom-com.
It is.
It plays in a world and what you're like, what is a rom-com?
Yeah.
But it is a movie that hits the tropes pretty hard.
Yeah. It's actually really annoying me, all the people online who were, if you thought this was going to be a rom-com, like you're an idiot, you have no media literacy, go fuck yourself. And I'm like, it is though. You just have a very narrow view of what a rom-com is.
The humor is quite dark humor. I feel like I was sat there and like people are like, it's so hard to kind of laugh at sections, and I feel like everybody will look at it so differently because there were moments where I was like, wait, lots of people are laughing. Why are they laughing at this? And then I would laugh and it would be just me laughing.
Yeah.
And it's something that will really kind of separate everyone and spark conversation, which is nice. But it's like, obviously it is a romance and it is funny, but there are so many other things in there as well, which is, yeah.
I laughed
weird.
all the way through, I will say.
Yeah, Jack and I were fully cackling from beginning to end. Like, obviously, there were intense, serious moments, but it was played in this heightened, ridiculous way. It's that thing where, like, if that happened in real life, I think I would be laughing. So I'd just be like, are you fucking kidding me?
You know, to compare it to a movie we've covered, I laughed at this the same way I laughed at Nora.
Yeah, they have very similar tones.
Yeah. This is my film of the year so far.
Yeah.
It was so outlandish in what it was trying to do. And I think it's very successful in it as well.
What did you make of it, Tabitha? How was your experience? Because we sent you off to see it as homework.
Yes. Do you know what? I would have seen it anyway because it was something that was on my watch list. And I'm kind of sad that I didn't take my fiance with me because it's not your usual rom-com, and because I feel like this is a film that you could watch with your partner because it's not cheesy, it's not, it's kind of artsy a little bit.
Definitely.
Which is so weird and different, and I loved it.
Yeah.
It was kind of like the Tarantino of rom-coms.
Yeah. It really plays with reality as well, because it does give you hints of like what's real and what isn't, but it will show something that they're imagining as if it was real, and it takes you a while to sort of understand that that's the device they're using. And so it's a bit like you're kind of like, what is real, what is not? I feel like we are talking in so many like circles trying not to spoil anything.
I know.
For the listeners, if you haven't seen it, I would really, really recommend avoiding spoilers. as much as possible. That being said, there is a legitimate argument for this movie requiring a content warning. The problem is you can't provide content warnings for this without spoiling like the major plot point. So I'm going to offer, if you DM us at whenrommet.com and go, is it this, or this? Because these are the topics that I could not face. I will tell you. And that way you don't have to Google and get spoilers in order to get the information you need to feel comfortable going into the movie.
I feel like you get the best experience of the film as well when you go in there blind.
Oh, definitely.
You get that shock factor, you know?
I agree.
I'm glad I
Equally,
knew nothing.
there are
What you're
people
getting-
that do not want shock factor, and I completely understand that.
This is not your everyday rom-com.
No, it's
And
not
if-
really very feel good. It's fucking funny, but it is not warm and fuzzy.
I think what it does is the best thing that like cinema and art can do is it provokes discussion and thought, but also it is romantic and it is funny.
Yeah.
It is a rom-com. It's not How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
No.
Very different movies, I would say.
Yeah, it's quite different.
Quite different.
Solid work from everyone involved. Pattinson is very funny in a way I don't think we've really seen him get to be.
It's only recently that he started to actually do comedies, and they're always dark, weird comedies, like Mickey 17, like very dark. He was in a movie called Damsel, which is technically a comedy, but also, again, very dark. This is the funniest thing he's done, I think.
He's definitely leaning into more of his comedy chops in this movie.
And I'm thrilled. I hope that this is the beginning of the R. Pat's comedy era, because I have been begging for it.
Zendaya also very funny. in this
She is
movie.
very funny,
Really strong performance from her. She's sort of like the emotional arc of the movie.
for sure.
And then terrific villain performance from Alana Haim.
Oh,
If the MTV Movie Awards happen this year, which they probably won't, solid best villain nomination.
For sure.
Locked in.
I feel like, yeah, this is such a different view of Robert Pattinson. Completely. Like a new side of him, and maybe even a character to kind of like one of his significant characters. And I'm looking forward to that, like a new image of him, which is nice. I'm really have you got a scrapbook of Robert Pattinson?
Have I got a scrapbook?
Yeah,
No, I'm not. I'm a fan. I am not a stalker.
No, please tell me you've got a scrapbook.
I don't have a
At home.
scrapbook. No, it's all up here. It's all in my brain. I'm just a big fan. I think that he is a phenomenal actor who is underrated, underappreciated. People try to make him like the punchline of jokes, and I'm like, why?
No.
Because he's incredible.
Yeah.
Back on the drama. of
The
it all.
drama.
Christopher Borgill's The Drama.
The drama.
We like it.
We like
It's
it.
a thumbs up from us.
We
Love
love it.
We
love
love
it.
it.
Fucking love it.
It's great.
And I
Wow.
will fight anyone who says it's not a rom-com.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we love that. So moving on. It's quite like a busy time for rom-coms in cinema at the moment.
And what a thing to be able to say.
Yeah.
Like, how exciting is that?
What is this, 1986?
I'm going to be honest, I feel like there is so much negativity in the world, and for it to be a good time for rom-coms is lovely. It's something that's nice, and it's
Yeah.
good timing.
Yes, the world is a fucking dumpster fire. You're
But-
right. It's what we need. We need rom-coms right now.
We do, like
Well,
a little dome, like a Simpsons dome.
Well, we've got
I
one.
love that.
And it just came out in cinemas around the world. We've got Kat Coiro's You, Me, and Tuscany, starring Halle Bailey and Regé Jean Page. When a woman crashes at an empty Italian villa posing as the owner's fiancé, she discovers an unexpected romance that may transform her life. So something that we've noted offline about this is that people keep comparing it to a Hallmark movie, which I don't think is entirely fair.
No.
And what I really think separates this is that we've got two stars who have such wonderful chemistry and are delightful to watch together on
Oh,
screen.
they're so beautiful together. They really are. Like, I feel like, especially like the moments where it's just them two together, incredible. Oh, they're so beautiful. And I feel like Halle Bailey is such an incredible casting because she has this beautiful, like, Disney kind of vibe to her.
She is the most charming person in the entire fucking world. Like, I have never seen anything like it. Like, just when they keep saying to her, like, there's just something really special about you. Yeah. Like, it in no way feels exaggerated that they're like, you walked into this place and immediately charmed everyone. The whole town knows who you are. Everyone loves you. You're like, well, yeah, you would.
She's just so lovely. Like, she has this gorgeous, like, sparkle in her eye and, like, this whole, not naivety, but, like, this, you just want to protect her.
She's so open and earnest, and she's, like, vulnerable, but she's also strong and self-sufficient. Like, she is just the most appealing person ever, like, who has ever existed. It's kind of Meg Ryan energy.
Yeah, I see that.
In just, like, charm and likability and, like, appeal.
Mm.
And then, obviously, Regé-Jean Page, fucking Duke of Hastings.
There are so many kind of references to Bridgerton, even, like, literally at the end. Like, I felt like the scene in the vineyard, because they have that rom-com-esque, like, everyone's getting wet. Like, that's very Bridgerton.
Yeah.
Is it not?
I mean,
Is
like
it a metaphor, folks, or is she being literal?
both. What I really love about him as a rom-com lead, as a romance lead more generally, is that he respects the genre and sees the benefit in it. There was a really nice quote from an interview that he did. This was for People. And he said, "And what happens when you don't have those stories in cinemas is that you don't have them in culture. You don't have movies where people talk through their problems and become better people by the end." Like, he's talking about, like, why it is important to have romance and rom-coms in cinemas and make it part of the sort of cultural conversation. And I fucking love that.
Yeah, I agree.
That really, really appeals to me and aligns with my worldview. And he doesn't have to do that. He could be like the cool guy and sort of be a bit standoffish and be like, yeah, you know, it's a fun movie, whatever, no big deal. But he was like, no, romance stories are important.
They are.
I want to shout out as well the director, Kat Coiro, who also brought us Marry Me before this, which I think is a really fun, silly little movie.
This is like an upgrade from Marry Me, I feel.
I think slightly, but I like Marry Me. I think Marry Me is really fun, and like the plot is absolutely bonkers, but that's what's good about it. She also wrote and directed on the She-Hulk TV series and the recent reboot of Matlock. She tells really strong female-centered stories and really lovely rom-coms. You can tell she cares about this genre in a way that I'm not sure every other director who wants to do a deconstruction of it. She cares about doing the traditional rom-com, and it's a really nice thing to have.
It's a good point that you don't always have to deconstruct something.
Yeah.
And I will say this until I'm blue in the face. Predictability in a rom-com is a feature, not a bug.
Mm-hmm.
It is what we go to rom-coms for.
It's perfect to watch if you're not up for the drama, you know?
Oh, 100%.
Like, this is, it's charming, it's sweet, it's the traditional rom-com that, you know, we like. And it looks beautiful as well. Like, Italy comes alive in that film.
The color.
Well, it probably doesn't have the best way to paint the Italian people.
Yeah.
Every stereotype is hit, don't worry, guys.
Yeah, I'd be interested to hear from some real Italians as opposed to me, a fake quarter Italian, how you feel about the portrayal of Italians.
We got a plumber called Luigi.
Yeah, that is funny,
was
to be
the only
fair.
why was I the only person in the cinema that laughed at that? And then I felt really, really
I
bad for
laughed.
I laughed.
laughing. I think it was because I did a really loud laugh. That was probably why.
Can we talk about just the aesthetic of this movie? Like, Oscar to the color grader for this movie. It just was so rich and vibrant. And also the food.
Oh,
The food looks great.
God.
There's something I think really wonderful that I think films kind of miss a little bit now. And there's a cinema of like want and dreams. And we see America and England so much on the screen.
Mhm.
But to have a travelogue film, like, it's really exciting to see it. And it's like, yeah, the food looks great. It makes you want to go.
I feel like it's deeper. A bit deeper than that. I feel like because Italy and food and everything has so much love that is put into it, and it is so handmade, and it feels like the film itself, the story, every single aspect of it is made with a lot of love, a lot of care, a lot of attention to detail. And I feel like the food is so significant because it's about family. It's about family recipes. It's about tradition.
She associates food with her mom. Food for her is a metaphor for love and family, but also for grief and trauma and loss. And it's this whole, you're right, it is deeper.
I just want to say Halle Bailey is next appearing in Jesse Eisenberg's musical comedy about a shy woman who is unexpectedly cast in a local production of an original musical. Under the spell of a strong-willed and enigmatic director, she loses herself in the role and the high-stakes world of the community theatre production.
Holy
I want to see this. I want to see this now.
Up.
From A24.
From A24.
Yeah.
Oh no, is it going to be really dark?
It might be.
I kind of want that. That's going to be kind of nice.
You know, I feel like an A24 take on community theatre is exactly what I want.
I don't think Halle Bailey is playing the because top billed is Julianne Moore.
Intriguing.
Julianne Moore.
I bet Halle Bailey is like the star who gets to lead in all of the shows.
And Paul Giamatti, I think, will be playing the director.
Fascinating. Sign me up.
Theatre trip. No, not theatre. Cinema theatre trip.
Well, it's theatre for Nora.
Yeah.
Bernadette Peters also in this movie.
Oh my God. Say less.
And Lily Cooper. So you've got like Broadway people.
That sounds amazing.
Can't wait.
My favorite fact about this movie is that they wanted to devote their whole budget to filming in Italy, which means that they shot their New York scenes on a soundstage in Italy, which I think is incredible. They were like, we're not fake in Italy. We're fake in New York. New York, famously the third character in every rom-com.
Which is fantastic, and I love that for them.
Shout out to a very small appearance in this movie from Nia Vardalos. Who crops up right at the beginning.
Do you think it was kind of an homage to My Big Fat Greek Wedding? Because there are some themes, you know.
Well, Greece is not Italy.
What?
Twist. But yeah, just nice. It's like a stamp of approval almost, you know?
She's here like the fairy godmother of Mediterranean rom-coms. Just giving it a little zap of magic.
Jack, who is your favourite character? Who is your favourite comedy character in this film?
It's got to be the sister, right?
Francesca?
Yeah.
Francesca?
Yeah, she was great.
Also, is it Kate, her friend back in New York?
Oh my God, we didn't talk about her character and she is incredible.
She's great. She's also a very like sensible rom-com friend where she's like, do not go to jail. It's good advice.
Her description at one point of the plot feeling like an Italian Get Out is
so fucking funny.
I am actually quite shocked at your answer because I thought your answer was going to be the taxi driver.
Oh, that's my answer.
Oh yeah, he's good too.
I am smitten with Lorenzo. In a world where you can be anything, be Lorenzo.
Oh my God. And the fact that he always reinforces that romance kind of vibe because, you know, when she's coming out with all these different ideas and he goes, I still like your idea. Your idea is the romantic
Yes.
one.
He's like, you could be sensible or, you know, your thing is more romantic, which is really like, it's kind of like he's the meta voice of the rom-com writer, which is like, yeah, we could make this plot make sense or we could make it romantic. And that's what we fucking want in a rom-com.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a joy. It's for me on this movie, you've got a strong supporting cast. I think the two leads are fantastic chemistry-wise. They could have been given a little more funny things to do, but they make good work of it. And when there is kissing, you're happy that there's kissing.
I love the opera. Just saying. I loved the opera.
That was fun.
I mean, you all got annoyed with it at some point. I could see Nora being like, oh, I'd hate that.
It's when she was hungover.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so beautiful. I want that every single morning.
Just call me. I'll sing to you.
Hungover. That would be it, actually.
But yeah, so we all enjoyed Yumi and Tuscany.
It is a good time for the rom-com.
It's a good time for the rom-com. There's more to come.
Yeah.
There's more to come.
Yeah, so what's coming up?
So, coming on May 22nd, we've got Finding Emily, which stars Spike Fearne and Angourie Rice. This is when a lovesick musician is given the wrong number for his dream girl, he teams up with a driven psychology student to find her. Together, they spark a hilarious campus-wide frenzy that tests their own hearts and ambitions along the way.
We have to talk about what Tabitha said to the trailer last night.
Yes, the trailer
my
played
God.
before the film last night.
This is something that kind of links to what Nora was literally just saying about how a rom-com always turns out how you expect it to be. And that's kind of the conversation we had, because I turned around to her and I was like, oh, I don't want it to be that that it's like a, oh my God, like you are helping me find the girl of my dreams. And actually you are the girl of my dreams.
And I was like, sorry, Tab. Unfortunately, that's what the movie's about.
I want him to find her and then for them to fall in love. And then she's like, cool, this is my pal.
She's not in the trailer. Emily does not appear in the
No,
trailer.
She does very briefly.
no.
Oh, okay. Okay.
She appears right up top.
I'm excited for the journey of how those two crazy kids figure out that they actually like each other.
Yeah, I mean, the exciting thing here is that we see in the trailer that Angourie Rice's character, Sammy, she is doing a study on like how love makes people crazy.
Mm-hmm. Which is a fun premise for a rom-com
Yeah, I
lead.
agree.
And she's using Spike Fearne's character, Owen, as like evidence for this as he's frantically searching for the Emily. And what I imagine will happen throughout this movie is that she will learn that maybe love making you crazy isn't such a bad thing.
I think our favorite line from the trailer was, is he a sex pest or a sexy pest?
Yes, which is the weirdest, wildest. I love it. I'm so up for this movie. I think this looks great fun. It's a like, is it Manchester set?
It is Manchester,
Like, yeah. It looks
So
like
a British rom-com and not even a London
No.
rom-com, which is amazing.
Yeah, this looks like a barrel of laughs. And I'm excited. I don't know the director much, Alicia McDonald, but I'm excited to see what she brings to it. And I'm really up for just a crazy. I love the idea that he emails every Emily at the uni and doesn't BCC them, and so it's
Iconic
just,
move.
yeah. These girls are forever bonded now as the Emilys.
We are Emily's.
But of course, we've all made like a chat room of people with the same name as us. And we talked about that, didn't we, Nora?
I don't think we've all done that.
I fully have.
I think you've done that,
yeah, I
and a
fully
bunch of
have.
people on BuzzFeed, basically.
I did it once with other people named Jack Gregson.
Okay,
Yeah,
we've
see?
all done it. We've all done it. I have not.
But they had to be like, I think it was like Jack Gregson and then like a woman called Jacqueline Gregson. I was like, I want to make sure. Like, I think I was
Gonna be
looking up.
inclusive.
Yeah, I was looking up everyone on Facebook who was a Jack Gregson.
The other
See?
Nora Perones on Facebook are Spanish speaking, so we would struggle.
Si, senor. You know how to talk about what's in your rucksack.
That's true.
So this is out on May 22nd. Hopefully we'll talk about it more when it comes out. Also coming up in August, we have from the director of Anyone But You, Will Gluck, One Night Only, starring Callum Turner and Monica Barbaro in sort of fantasy rom-com that I feel like is inspired by The Purge. The premise is two strangers trying to find love on the one night a year when premarital sex is legal. Very little known about this. Is out on August 7th. So summer hit. And you've got LeVar Burton in this one, Nora.
That's thrilling.
From Star Trek.
From Star Trek The Next Generation.
You also got Maya Hawke, Julia Fox, Molly Ringwald. Yeah, like this is looking...
That's a cast.
Yeah, it is a cast. I think this could be a lot of fun if handled correctly. I think Will Gluck is good. I like, he
agree.
also did Easy A,
Uh-huh.
which classic, and Friends with Benefits,
Which
that's
is
a good film.
so good.
and the Peter Rabbit movies.
Of course.
But yeah, like bring it on. It sounds like a fun sort of R-rated rom-com.
You didn't ask me what my favorite rom-com is.
Oh my God, we didn't.
And
Well,
I feel like that's a question you should ask all guests.
We do usually.
What is your favorite rom-com?
Snow Dogs.
Is Snow Dogs a rom-com?
I think it counts.
You do.
It's been too long since I've seen it to have an opinion.
The only thing I remember in Snow Dogs is you find out these two are related because they both like blue cheese.
No, because he obviously finds out he's adopted, goes to his place of birth, meets woman. They don't really get on at first, and then at the end they end up getting together. So yeah, I think it counts as a rom-com, and it is a rom-com with dogs.
Sure, I buy it.
Perfect.
And sledding.
Yeah. And what's his name? The guy that's in
Cuba
it.
Gooding Jr.
Yeah, he's fantastic. For all the Snow Dogs fans,
I gotta
you
say,
remember that
if
scene.
it's gonna be a while before we get to a Snow Dogs episode.
I agree.
I'll be there. I'll be there. I want to make a podcast that's all about talking dog films or like animal
You can do
films.
it.
Great.
You can do
we,
it.
we fully
Yeah.
support that.
I'm not going to do that. But did anyone like Hotel for Dogs?
I never saw it.
Didn't see it.
It was a Nickelodeon film, everyone.
So also coming up, we've got a re-release of Bridget Jones Diary, which April 17th, so right round the corner.
And is that just in the UK?
I think that's worldwide.
Wow.
Yeah. It's because it's the 25th anniversary of Bridget Jones Diary.
Amazing.
And then also worldwide, I believe is the 25th anniversary of Legally Blonde as well,
What a year.
Legally Blonde.
which is arguably not a rom-com.
No, it's not a rom-com,
No.
but it has rom-com energy, so
Yeah.
we'll take it.
Also upcoming May 1st, we've got The Devil Wears Prada 2,
Mhm.
which is not a rom-com, but feels rom-com adjacent.
Yeah. We'll claim that one too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been 20 years. I don't know what this movie's going to be. I have mixed feelings on how it'll go, but I'll go see it.
All right. Well, that's the state of the rom-com union.
What are you excited for, Nora?
I'm really excited to see Finding Emily.
Yeah.
Every time I see a trailer, I'm like, it just looks so fun.
You know what I'm excited for?
Hmm.
All of it.
All of it.
All of it.
Jack is the biggest rom-com fan.
Yeah.
He's out rom-comming me.
Yeah.
I'm going to be honest, I think we need some more Glen Powell up in there, just saying.
I agree. I always want more Glen Powell.
We've got his country music movie coming out next year.
Oh my God, my fiance is going to love that. He was such a big fan of Twisters. Does that count as a rom-com?
It
No.
confirmed on this show it is.
Again, we'll claim it, but no. It is great, though.
It would be a rom-com if they kissed.
Yeah.
They don't fucking kiss.
So, Tabitha, thank you so much for talking to us about rom-coms today.
Thank you so much for having me. I feel like I've been upon tangent, not going to lie.
That's what we do. That's our whole thing.
Yeah.
Before we go, do you want to plug anything?
Oh, yes. So please follow me on my TikTok. It is Tab in the City. So I do a lot of theatre content. So we talk about shows, musicals, literally anything and everything. Follow my Instagram. I've got I've got a really good interview coming up this week with Kinky Boots, which is going to be
The
incredible.
boots?
It's
You're talking to the boots?
It's with the boots.
Them boots
no.
be chatting.
It is with someone really fantastic.
Amazing. Thank you. And actually, we need to give a little PSA for the listeners, which is after this week, we are going to be taking a little break from releasing episodes for probably 3 weeks. We're expecting to be back with our next one on Wednesday, the 13th of May. It might end up being later. The situation is that I have to have a tonsillectomy, which is quite a long recovery when you're in your 30s. And it also means that I will not be able to talk for a few weeks. So I will not be able to podcast.
The listeners who stuck with us from the beginning, Nora couldn't talk on some of the early episodes
Yeah.
as well. So
Yeah.
it's a real sort of circular moment coming here.
If you listen to our first 5 episodes, you can hear me in various stages of voice loss. This is an ongoing problem for me, which we are hoping to solve via surgery next week.
And I refuse to do this podcast alone.
Well, yeah, what's the fun in that?
You could have a step in, you know, like in I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here when there was that one season where Ant wasn't in it, so they had someone else instead. I can't remember who it was.
Coming next week, me and Fearne Cotton.
Yeah, my understudy.
Yes,
Great.
perfect. And Jack's actually performing the surgery himself.
No, he's not.
You know, I've got a voice specialist doing this surgery because cannot be messing this instrument up.
No.
Tell you that for free.
Nora's actually singing at my wedding.
Hopefully, if this all goes well next week, I will be singing
You
at
can
your
have my
wedding.
tonsils if you want.
If Nora's voice dies, I will sing at your wedding.
Thank you so
Excellent.
much.
My understudy. Woo!
Woohoo!
This has been When Rum Met Com. You can find us on Instagram, Threads, and TikTok at When Rum Met Com. There are links there to our letterboxd and any other fun things that we would like to share with you. You can DM us or send us an email at mail@whenrommet.com.
Get it?
If you've had a nice time today, please consider leaving a review wherever you get your podcasts. It's really amazing for us, and it's proof to strangers who are considering listening to the show that we don't suck. And we need all the help we can get convincing people that we don't suck. And if you'd like to support the future of the show so that one day we can do an episode on snow dogs,
Yes!
you can leave us a tip on our Ko-Fi.
Sorry, that was so loud.
Next time, we will be discussing number 14, broadcast news. Thanks for listening, and remember, we don't hate you, not even a little bit, not even at all. See you next time.
Here we are.